This was quite interesting to me because, it is quite common nowadays to see parents and kids looked after in different ways, which is something that I'll touch on a little bit more after we talk about this. But as you can see, this post here is from Amani and MovingMAD, okay, that was reposted by the reality TV mess. And as you can see, a comment came in where someone said, "Why you always look done up, but your kid's hair ain't even did? Come on now, girl, do better." So she decided to, obviously clash back. And she comes out and says, "What's wrong with my kid's hair? You dumb bitch. Keep my kids out of your mouth. When my kid's hair is curly, it's called ethnic hair. You uneducated bitch. Both their hair is perfectly done. They both look so beautiful trying to bully kids. They both look so good yesterday. They also look beautiful trying to bully kids. What's wrong with you? Worry about yourself. Get the F out of my page." Now, here's the thing. To be honest with you, I don't really think, to be fair, this one here looks like the hair's quite greasy to be fair. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't say that it's necessarily that deep. But I will say this though. I do believe that this comment that was made by this person, rocker, fool, or whatever you want to call himself, was probably because, in today's society, we do see a lot of parents who prioritize their image over their kids' image, and it is a very common thing that we do see, and these usually are the same parents who then complain that they have no money, or these are the comment of parents that we know that they got money, but they just want to enjoy their money for themselves, but never really for their kids. Listen, I've been to places where I have seen, I remember a few years back, I was in a BMW dealership, right, car dealership. I'm in there and this dad is about to buy one of the latest ranges of BMWs, okay, talking about, I think about 4 or 5 series, but his kids were coming in with clothes that didn't fit them, trousers that were way too short, shoes that had holes in them. I'm thinking, bruh, what is going on here? Talk about your prize not being in the right place. And also, just with my own history of working with kids in school, I've seen a lot of parents, they'll come into school, their makeup's done, their hair's done, but the kids are looking half dead. Uniform that hasn't been cleaned, hasn't been ironed. So to be honest, it is a thing that does happen where, there are a lot of parents in this world, sadly, who will happily, wear the freshest of suits, 3-piece fitted, okay, makeup, hair extension, nails done, blah, 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 blah. But the kids will come in as if, they don't know what money is. I've seen kids coming to school without no PE kit, okay? So to be fair, I can understand where this person's coming from. So of course, a quick glance, if they see someone's kids looking this way, but they see that their mom is always on a live stream or always on the show looking good, well then guess what? People are going to think, where are your priorities when it comes to your kids? Are your priorities obviously with making sure that they are always looked after to the same standards that you're looked up to? In fact, to be fair, our kids should always be looked after more than ourselves. When you got children, any great parent out there will know that they put their kids first before they put themselves. Do you see what I'm saying? In fact, most parents who are amazing in this world, they will have more days where they just wear whatever, and they'll only really wear what makes them feel great if it's a date night. You know what I mean? If they're going out with some friends, you know what I mean? Okay, if it's an event. But you won't really see them doing their makeup and looking glam every single type of day. But they'll make sure their priorities of their kid is going to school with clothes that are ironed, clothes that don't smell, clothes that are fresh, making sure that after every term they got new clothes, no uniform, or just new clothes. Or it depends where you are. Obviously in the UK we have uniforms, it's uniform. If it's the States, if somewhere else, then obviously it's, make sure your kids have got new trainers or new clothes or whatever they need to make sure that when they go to school they don't look like a bum, you know what I mean? So I can understand where the person's coming from, but at the same time though, I'm pretty sure that she does a great job at looking after her kids and making sure that they are priced. So I can understand her response, but to be fair, at the same time, the response didn't have to be, as savvy, because, this person didn't exactly say anything cruel. They were just bringing up concerns. But nonetheless though, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course peace. In fact, how would you react if somebody said this to you or whatever? Yeah, let me know.